If you own a manufacturing business and you need funding for equipment, inventory, raw materials, payroll, expansion, or everyday operating expenses, this video is for you. A lot of manufacturing business owners think funding is only needed when their business is struggling, but that's not always true. Sometimes you need capital because demand is growing. Production needs to increase, equipment needs to be upgraded, inventory has to be purchased in larger amounts, or cash flow is tight while you wait on receivables. In this video, I'm going to break down how manufacturing business funding works, how capital can help with equipment, inventory, and growth, what lenders usually look for, and how to put your business in the best position to qualify. Running a manufacturing business takes serious capital. You may need money for production equipment, machinery upgrades, raw materials, inventory, labor, warehouse space, shipping costs, utilities, maintenance, and daily operating expenses. On top of that, manufacturing businesses often deal with large upfront costs before revenue from finished products actually comes in. That means even a healthy and profitable manufacturing company can run into cash flow pressure. Funding is not always about survival. Many times it is about increasing production, staying competitive, fulfilling orders on time, and positioning the business for long-term growth. Let's start with equipment funding. Equipment funding is designed to help manufacturing businesses purchase the machinery and tools they need without paying the entire cost up front. That could include CNC machines, assembly equipment packaging systems, forklifts, conveyor systems, specialized tools, fabrication machinery, printing machines, warehouse equipment, or production line upgrades. The benefit of equipment funding is that it allows you to get the equipment now and spread the cost over time. That helps preserve working capital so your business can continue handling payroll, materials, and day-to-day expenses while still getting the equipment needed to increase output and efficiency. Now let's talk about inventory and raw materials. Manufacturing businesses often need capital to purchase the materials required to produce goods before those products are sold. That could mean metal, wood, plastics, chemicals, packaging materials, textiles, components, or any other inputs your business relies on. This is where funding can become a major tool. Inventory and material funding helps you secure the supplies you need so production does not slow down or stop. It can also help your business buy in larger quantities, potentially take advantage of better pricing, and prepare for larger contracts or seasonal demands. Working capital is different from equipment funding and inventory funding because it gives your business more flexibility. Working capital can help with payroll, rent, utilities, shipping, maintenance, vendor payments, repairs, marketing, temporary cash flow gaps, and other daily business needs. Manufacturing owners often face timing issues where money goes out before revenue comes in. Maybe you have to pay for materials now, cover labor this week, and wait 30, 60, or 90 days for customer payments. Working capital helps bridge that gap so the business can keep moving without constantly feeling squeezed. So what's the difference between these three? Equipment funding is usually for machinery, tools, and other revenue producing assets. Inventory or raw material funding is for the supplies needed to manufacture your products. Working capital is more flexible and is used to support the everyday operation of the business. In some situations, a manufacturing business may only need one of these. In other situations, their business may need a combination. Maybe you need a new machine to increase output, plus extra capital to buy more materials and support payroll while orders are being completed. That is why understanding your actual need is so important before applying. There are many reasons manufacturing business owners look for funding. One major reason is equipment replacement or upgrades. If your production machinery is outdated, inefficient, or constantly breaking down, that can slow down operations and hurt profits. Another common reason is inventory and raw material purchasing. Maybe you have an opportunity to fulfill a larger order, but you need money up front to buy the materials. Some business owners apply for funding to expand production capacity, move into a larger facility, hire more employees, improve workflow, or increase product output. Other needs working capital to manage payroll, cover overhead, or stabilize cash flow during slower periods. Wherever the reason, funding can be used as a growth tool when it is matched to the right business needs. Now, let's talk about what lenders usually look for. First, they often want to see how long you've been in business. Time in business matters because it shows experience and stability. They also want to look at your monthly revenue and how consistent your deposits are. They may review your business bank statements, cash flow, industry type, current debt obligations, and personal credit profile. In many cases, lenders are looking at the overall health of the business. They want to know whether your company shows enough strength, activity, and consistency to support the funding. It is not always about one factor by itself. It is usually about the full business picture. A lot of manufacturing business owners assume that if their credit is not perfect, there is no point in applying. That is not always true. Credit matters, but it is not always the only thing being reviewed. Cash flow matters. Revenue matters. Bank activity matters. Time in business matters. If your manufacturing company is bringing in solid revenue and showing healthy deposits, that can strengthen your case. So even if your credit is not where you want it to be, that does not automatically mean there are no options. The full financial story of your business matters. One of the biggest mistakes manufacturing business owners make is waiting too long. They wait until equipment is already failing, raw materials are running low, payroll is getting tight, or production delays are starting to affect customer relationships. Another mistake is applying for the wrong type of funding. If you need machinery equipment funding, may make more sense. If you need flexibility for daily expenses, working capital may be the better fit. Another mistake is not knowing your numbers. You should know your average monthly revenue, how much funding you need, what the funds will be used for, and how that funding will help your business grow or stabilize. Lenders want to see clarity and confidence from their business owner. If you want to improve your approval odds, there are some practical things you can do. Keep your business deposits consistent. Separate your business finances from personal finances. Reduce overdraft and negative bank activity. Keep your bookkeeping organized. Know your average monthly revenue. Be clear about what the funding is for and how much you really need. Apply before you reach a crisis point. Make sure your documents are updated and easy to provide. And most importantly, apply for the type of funding that actually matches your business need. Preparation makes a big difference. The right funding can help your manufacturing business grow in a major way. It can help you buy better machinery so your team produces more efficiently. It can help you purchase larger quantities of raw materials so you can handle bigger contracts. It can help you improve turnaround times, reduce production bottlenecks, and keep more orders moving through the pipeline. Funding can also help you stabilize operations by supporting payroll, inventory, and overhead during tight cash flow periods. A lot of manufacturing businesses stay stuck because they do not have enough capital to scale. But when funding is used strategically, it can support more production, more revenue, and stronger long-term growth. Let's say you own a small manufacturing company and demand is increasing, but your current equipment is slowing production down. Equipment funding can help you purchase upgraded machinery without draining all your available cash. Or maybe your business just landed a larger contract, but you need more raw materials and inventory before you can start production. Funding could help you secure those materials so you can fulfill the order on time. Another example is a business that has strong sales, but receivables are delayed while payroll, utilities, and overhead still have to be paid now. Working capital could help keep operations stable until that incoming revenue arrives. The right funding depends on your specific situation, but the important thing is knowing your need before you apply. At the end of the day, manufacturing business funding can be a powerful tool when used the right way. Whether you need capital for equipment, inventory, raw materials, payroll, working capital, or growth, the goal is to put your business in a stronger position. If you own a manufacturing business and need funding, check the link in the description to see what options may be available for your business. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more business funding content, and I will see you in the next video.